Alright guys, we are getting back into it. We finally made it to San Francisco. We want to do the main quest. That's what we're here for. It's right freaking here. Let's go. Let's freaking go. It is a Thunderjaw, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, off to the big pyramid to fight the Thunderjaw.
Pyramid? It's the first time I heard of a pyramid. Oh, pyramid, like a pyramid top skyscraper? Maybe that's what they mean. She means.
A barbarian! Run, stranger! There's a killer machine about!
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Let's loot first. I got loots. I got loots that I see. Alright, let's trigger this cutscene. I'm assuming there's a cutscene here. It's gonna stomp out at us.
The machine will kill you!
There you are. I guess we're doing this.
Alright, we need acid. Do I need anything from him? Other than just killing him? Doesn't look like it. I'm free to just kill shit. Alright. Oh shit.
I'm so excited.
Oh shit. Slap me with that tail. Free up some of his acid here. Ah! Oh shit. There it is, finally. Trying to hit that freaking gun, man. There it is. go. Get it. Oh, I can't actually get it. Get out! There we go.
You killed that machine.
Your CEO sent me. I need to speak to Alva.
By all means, then. Open the gates! Come on over, you. A word.
Grab that radar. Re-up on our rubberies.
Stranger! Over here!
Aloy! Over here! Alva, I'm glad you're okay.
Oh, you got rid of that machine. But what are you doing here?
There's something inside Thebes that I need. I went to landfall. I met your CO. We came to an agreement, kind of.
And you're going to help us get in?
I guess
Yep.
so. The whole thing was a little tense. There was something off about that guy. And I don't understand what he wants from Thebes. I thought we found the data that your people needed back on the mainland.
That data will take us years to sift through. The CO wants faster results. Aloy, you have to be careful.
There they are. The legacy tells us that Elizabeth Sobek helped the ancestors cast aside all obstacles. And so it has been today.
You have been true to your word. I'm pleased. Thebes awaits us below. Shall we?
He likes to gesture with his hands a lot.
Quite an excavation.
Much of this was flooded. We had to pump a great deal of water out. Behold, the door to Thebes.
A door like no other.
Well, you're right about that. It's designed to open for only one man.
Ted Farrow.
Ted Farrow.
But the legacy tells us that he worked closely with Sobek. He trusted her. Surely she could open the door, and so surely can you.
Not gonna happen. At least not from this side.
You said she was a living ancestor with Sobek's eternal essence.
If I may, Pharaoh, great as he was, did not build his palace alone. We know this from scraps of data we found, the ones that pointed to this location. And we found evidence of passages below. Maybe they were built to aid construction. Or for servants. We can't reach them. The way is flooded and they're too far underwater, but...
Yeah. I can reach them. There might be another way in down there.
You see? With Sobek, there is always a way.
Then do what you must to get us inside.
Alright, let's do this. Let's do this.
This water's warm. It's almost like a hot spring.
That door, as it stands between me and destiny, indeed.
Look at that thing. It goes all the way down to the bottom.
It's freaking cool. We're going all the way down, or like inside here? Probably inside here.
There's a rupture up there. On your way in. Yeah, this could get me inside.
Okay.
Cool. Looks like this tunnel leads deeper into the structure.
Wait, which way do I go? Go through these fans. The heck? Oh, wait, what? Did the other one stop? Why did that one just stop? Anyway. I don't get it. Can't get it. Can't get it.
There's gotta be a way to stop that turbine around here somewhere.
There's a console.
Stop the turbine. Good.
Can we get in this door? Nope. On. Ah, air.
Okay, I'm inside, but how do I let the Quinn in? Looks like an exercise room?
Here I am again, hiding in the gym, writing to stay sane in this crazy place. I can't believe Grigori's dead. Our so-called spiritual leader was fine yesterday, and then suddenly passed away in his sleep, and no one will talk to me about it. They treat me like a child, whispering behind my back, as if I can't cope with death, even after the end of the world.
Okay. The leader of this place maybe got poisoned or something? I don't know.
The living area. It's pretty big, too.
There's nothing normal about a scientist, his daughter, a guru, and well, let's face it, a harem living through the end times in a trillionaire's underground survival bunker. But now that Grigori's gone, I'm worried things will get even weirder. He helped keep Ted stable for a couple of years, sort of. Without him, who knows? And we don't even understand what happened to him.
Huh. So Pharaoh, a harem and his daughter. That's interesting. Lived down here. This should be good. This should be freaking good. I want to hear more. Tell me more. You have piqued my interest.
This is the way to the main door, so I can let the Quinn in.
Okay, if that's the way to the main door, we're gonna skip it for now. Finish searching the living area here.
I know everyone's reeling after Grigori's untimely demise. He was a deeply spiritual man who wasn't afraid to rip back the curtain and gaze where few men dare. I've asked Dr. Sumtow to, check on what happened to him. I'm sure he had some kind of condition or something. The main point is that while we certainly miss him, we will go on. Everything's gonna be okay.
Okay, so it didn't seem like Ted killed him. That was my initial instinct, is that Ted killed him. But that was Ted kind of wondering what happened, so... Did I tell Ted what he needed to hear, or only what he wanted to hear? Did I want to lead him to salvation, or was I simply seeking my own? I invited him to consider his being in a universe bereft of the trappings of techno-nihilism. But did he instead annihilate his own past along with the rest of the world? Oh God, what have I done? Wait, okay, so that's his journal? Obviously having regrets, but did he kill himself? I don't know. Didn't seem like it was something that said I was going to commit suicide or whatever. Alright. Okay.
Look at this place. It's pretty fancy for a survival bunker.
Well, yeah, it's
Looks
fucking
like some kind of access control.
Ted Pharaoh's survival freaking bunker. Yeah, that's the door. Let's, loot shit before people come in. And take our shit away.
Most of Ted's women repulse me, okay? They're like contestants on a housewife sim preening for the hubby's attention. But Brianna, the hollow singer, She's different. She's always been nice to me. And I love her voice, which has been conspicuously silent since Grigori died. She doesn't speculate or gossip like the others. She knows something. I can tell. And I'm gonna find out what it is.
Hmm. Was Grigori getting with one of Ted Farrow's or harem, and he killed him for it? I mean, it still didn't seem like that was the case.
What about the main door?
Alright, now we can get the main door.
Ah, good. An emergency exit function.
Emergency exit initiated.
The door is open. Destiny is upon us. I knew you could do it.
What's going on?
The CO is preparing to enter Thebes.
Oh, why are you dressed like Ted Farrow?
Is this his clone?
I am Pharaoh,
Oh.
renewed. My essence is the same as his. Across the years, across the generations.
What?
His soul is my soul. His will is my will. We are sundered in only one way. I need his final testament, his deepest secrets. And now that the door is open, those secrets are within my grasp. When I have them, I will be complete, as he was. I will have everything I need to save our homeland, and, as Pharaoh did, the world.
Yeah, Pharaoh saving the world.
Okay. I think there's some confusion here about who Pharaoh really was.
No one knows better than I who he was, who he is. Me. The Renewer, greatest of the ancestors, the man who saved the world. And you. You understand, Sobek. You are her, Pharaoh's harbinger, his assistant. Come, we will descend into Thebes together, as it should be. Bring her the raiment.
Raymond?
As he is Pharaoh, you are Sobek. For an occasion this momentous, shouldn't you wear proper business attire?
No.
Whoa. No. No, I am not wearing that. No way.
You will wear the proper attire to mark this moment.
Or what?
It is said Sobek valued life above all else. Is this true?
Fine. I'll wear your raiment.
He's gonna die. Gotta kill him. Gotta kill him now.
Excellent. Shall we proceed? Look at this place. The grandeur.
Pharaoh's domain.
Okay, what is this thing? Sobek's raiment. Oh, well, at least it's a, at least it's a archery outfit. but it's crap battle stat. And I can't re-equip.
Simply breathtaking.
Excellent. Somewhere in here, Pharaoh left his secrets. Let's go find them.
Your Magnificence, perhaps we should leave guards behind to cover our exits?
Indeed. And let it be done.
Looks like the emergency exit function unlocked this door too.
As destiny intended for me. Pharaoh's visage, a monument to greatness.
Truly, my CO.
It's a monument to something, I'll give you that.
Monument to something.
The Emperor will heap rewards upon you for this, my CO.
Great risks bring great bounties.
All these
Think
guys
this
are
way might
gonna
lead down.
die.
Excellent. Remember every detail of his, Bohai, for posterity.
It will be its own chapter in your legacy.
No less than he deserved.
There's just a bunch of shrooms. A bunch of shrooms in Pharaoh's palace.
Brianna told me that Grigori hacked into restricted files and found out something awful. That Ted murdered important people who worked on Zero Dawn. Did Ted punish Grigori? Kill him for discovering what he did? How could that be? Dad said there wasn't a mark on Grigori's body. His heart just gave out.
Okay, so my initial theory is looking better, even though Ted Pharaoh's own testimony didn't feel like he killed him.
So hey, this is weird.
Yeah, I tried to warn you.
Yeah, sort of.
I'll explain everything if we survive long enough.
Those certainly look threatening.
Huh. Statues. The guardians of Pharaoh's domain.
They're active, yo.
Those aren't statues. Look out!
Get the CO out of here!
Guess it's just
Yeah,
us
of
then.
course he runs.
Spot. Gotta move.
Choice!
Good strike!
Fire. Fire! Fire!
Thanks.
Where's Overseer Bohai?
So, no more delays. We must proceed.
So much loot, so little time.
Brianna didn't wake up this morning. She's gone. Just like Grigori. I'm looking up at the giant, hideous statue of Ted in the Great Hall. His eyes. And I know now that he's watching me. He's watching us all. He's always had power over us. I just never knew how much.
Okay, next area.
Yes, that looks like the way.
When I built this place, when its special systems were designed, I knew what I wanted. Protection, of course. An unlimited power source, that was a given.
Oh, that was a given,
But
of
also,
course.
control. Over every possible eventuality. After all, you never know what'll happen, especially when the human element is involved.
Okay. So I probably did murder people then.
Ever deeper we go.
What is that? A reclining throne, attached to some kind of apparatus. I wonder what it does. An impressive setup. What is it for?
I'm sorry, CO. I don't know. My focus can't read the data here.
What about the living ancestor? Is the data lost to her?
Ted's getting impatient. How can I explain to him that you can't really prove an organism has achieved immortality in a day, a week, or even a year? The question literally embodies the idiom, only time will tell. I have no idea how long his body will survive. All I know is that it will last a lot longer than mine. As far as the therapy goes, we've graduated from 2 steps forward, 1 step back, to 2 steps forward, 1 step sideways. With each treatment, his cells regenerate more effectively. At this point, I don't think they're aging at all, but mutations keep popping up, and each one has to be treated individually. So far, my strategy of pharmaceutical whack-a-mole seems to be working, but for how long, and with what side effects? The irony is, I've probably achieved more for the field in these last 2 years than the entire industry did in the last 20. But no one's around to appreciate. Ted sure doesn't. These days, he doesn't seem to appreciate anything, somehow. Okay, so did he mutate into something fucking crazy, or is he still alive? Fossbach. I never thought Ted would actually do it. I assumed the whole thing was just to scare me, to keep me under control, show what he might do to Kanye if I stepped out of line or screwed up his treatments. It certainly kept me motivated. But what does that say about me, about us? There's so few of us left, and we're still keeping secrets from each other. Such terrible secrets. Somtow. Just tell me what the secrets are, damn it! Enough suspense!
Scan the device, if you will.
I'll scan it when I'm damn well ready to scan it, dude.
You did this for him? You put, like, off switches in everyone's heads?
What?
Kenya, you mustn't judge me. I had no choice. If I said no, what would he do to us? What would he do to you? You're my little girl. I was trying to keep you alive.
For what, Dad? Seriously, why? So we can be trapped in this underground nightmare? You know what we have to do. Please.
That's crazy. Off switches in
Please,
people's heads.
Scan the device.
Super crazy, man.
Tell me what your focus reveals about the device.
Okay, I'll scan it. But not because you asked me to.
Scan the device, if you will.
Made a minor adjustment to the gene therapy regimen and added a new cocktail to treat the symptoms caused by the mutations. Hopefully, there will be some stabilization after the next treatment. God knows what Ted'll do to us if there isn't. The early results were so promising. No signs of aging, no cellular degeneration, but now... Oh, if only I had access to my old lab in Bangkok, or my old colleagues, or my old liquor cabinet. Stop it. Got to stay positive. For Kenya.
You saw something. I could tell. Did the data explain what Pharaoh used this device for?
I think he was undergoing treatments to live longer. A lot longer.
Really? Could he still be alive?
Don't be foolish. If he were alive, he would have kept his essence. It would not have been passed down to me. Remember, he was the renewer. Of course he would have stopped at nothing to grasp the secrets of life and death. But not for himself. Everything he did was for a new beginning. For us, for the Quen. And for his true heir, me.
You know, I'm starting to think you're right. You do have a lot in common with Ted Pharaoh.
I knew you would see, in time. Let us continue. His secrets await.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
Look at all this equipment.
An automated geothermal energy plant right under the city of San Francisco. A marvel. Even I can run it, and let's face it, I was always more of a visionary than an engineer. Which is why I had the foresight to insist on the inclusion of a very unique feature. Just in case anyone ever tries to steal my cheese, so to speak.
And We are getting closer to the heart of this place. I can feel it.
Reactor report. Text log. Reactor status. Weak 50, 80, 844. Power 61%. Efficiency 54%. Structural integrity 41%. Base temp 1,876 Fahrenheit. Core temp for 541 Fahrenheit. Condition nominal. Safeguard operational. Warning, structural integrity low. Core vulnerable. Any disturbance may trigger safeguard protocol. What do you think? Is safeguard protocol gonna trigger for us?
Break the door down.
I'm going to look for another way in.
Good idea. It's worked before.
Very well.
Get to it!
Okay.
Hurry! Break it open!
She's gone. Did you make it to the other side?
Oh, I'm dead. Sorry. So many freaking rubberies, man.
A console. Maybe I can access Ted's files from here. There. Omega clearance. Got it. What do you have to say for yourself, Ted?
Sometimes dead. Along with his kid. Found him on the floor of his office this morning, holding hands.
He killed
Must have
himself.
poisoned themselves. I never would have put them to sleep. She was just a girl, for Christ's sake. I offered them life, and this is how they repaid me, by leaving me all alone. But I guess I've been alone since this whole thing began. Alone in bearing the burden. For the past. For the future.
Same old Ted. No matter who dies, he's the one feeling sorry for himself.
Liz's future. Liz's children. Someday they'll come, and I'll be here to greet them. Some tell said my aging has stopped altogether. If anything, my cells are replenishing faster than normal. I just need some time for the mutations to calm down. Time. And energy. Some test that the reactor can give me what I need to grow strong again. To get my shit back together. So I can greet the kids.
He's mutated into a fucking
They're gonna
blob.
need me. My advice. My guidance. And then I won't be alone anymore.
Pharaoh's secrets. Are they here?
Not the ones you're looking for.
Then they must be in there.
Trust me. You don't want to go in there.
Are you mad? I haven't come all this way to stop now.
Is he gonna get what he deserves right now?
At last, Pharaoh's legacy is mine.
Is that?
It's him.
Oh, we don't get to fight him as a boss? Come on.
To ash.
Wait, no. Pharaoh has it rigged to melt down if...
Kill them too. No witnesses.
Hit her!
Come on, man.
One down! Try! We finished this!
Pharaoh rigged the reactor to overflow if he dies. We have to run.
Wait, I want to see him. What? Wait. What? No! Come on. Hey. Okay, so this is why these are all here.
More soldiers, up ahead! Have they injured you? These guys are done. Get moving!
Why do they want to kill us anyway? Like, it makes no sense. There should have been a better plot point to them trying to kill us.
sire!
Come on!
Out of my way!
He did. Killed by Ted Pharaoh's head. I love it.
There's someone! Opening fire! Coming!
Don't stop, come on! We're almost there! Shall we continue?
Wait, are we going backwards?
We're close now! Come on!
Run!
Are you okay?
What happened?
We found something that will help. Not just your homeland, but everywhere.
But where's the CO?
He did.
He's gone. I guess you could say he gave his life to help us attain the secrets of Thebes.
I see.
No, I'm in charge.
You must think I'm eminently stupid.
What? No. No.
The CO was an entitled egotist who twisted our beliefs into a sickening, self-serving fantasy. And you expect me to believe he sacrificed himself for scraps of data? It's time for the truth, and it better be convincing. Otherwise, I'll simply order these soldiers to open fire.
Hold on. You're right. To be honest, the CO screwed everything up. He brought Thebes down around our ears and died like a gutless coward. But we really did find something down there that will help your homeland. If I can take it and use it. Now, if I have to, I will fight my way out of here, but it doesn't have to be that way. You can just let me go. And then take credit when things start to improve.
Sounds more
Success
reasonable.
certainly does sound better than failure. It seems then that our destinies are intertwined. Landfall is open to you. If it will help your cause, you may come and go as you please. But Alva must join you and report back on your efforts.
Fair enough.
Thebes is of no further value to us. Obviously, we're going back to the flotilla. Alva, I expect your reports to be thorough.
Oh, I thought he was going to have us killed. Oh, and instead, I get to join you.
Glad to have you. But you're going to need a little help to reach our base. Varl, I made a new friend. I need you to meet her at the Pine Ferry
Oh,
and
she gets to
escort
go
her
to the
back.
base.
On it. Can't wait to meet her.
Trust me, you'll love it there. Varl will give you a better focus, and all the data you could ever want. Head to the ferry. I'll join you back east as soon as I can.
A diviner must follow the truth, wherever it leads. I'll see you there.
Now that I have Omega clearance, we should have what we need to capture Hephaestus. But before I head to the ferry, maybe I should stop by Landfall. With the CO gone, maybe more Quen will be willing to talk. Might be worth looking around the island, too. I gotta change out of these clothes. I can't believe the CO made me play dress up.
Made you play dress up. $41.30. So this is still better. Archery wise, at least. Alright. Nothing, no treasures here, I guess. Alright, well, let's save it. And I will be right back.
Having a good day? Feeling better? Your shoulder doing all right?
Uh-huh.
Hey, patrol went well, I take it. You ready for guard duty?
All right.
Hey, you're back.
There's still quite a bit to do on this island. Quest here, I guess. Now we can get quests.
Ancestor, please. It's about my brother. I don't mean to disturb you, but I've run my requests through every channel and I've gotten nowhere.
Just take me through it.
Apologies. My name is Jomar. I'm the weapons officer for this expedition. It's my job to ensure the troops are armed and prepared for what's out there. And I've failed to do so. My younger brother, Oris, his unit was sent to scout the tower on the northern side of the island. They should have returned by now. The Overseer has denied my request for a search party, and defying him would mean dismissal. Or worse.
You think they might be alive?
Oris has been obsessed with San Francisco ever since I can remember. He jumped at the chance to join this expedition. I have to believe that fate isn't cruel enough to make this place his tomb. If you help me, I'll get you access to any weapon in my stock.
If I make my way up north.
Any weapon?
Thank you. If it helps, my brother carried an ancestral relic with him. I believe your focus might be able to pick it up.
What kind of relic?
A small metal piece dangling from a chain with a hologram of San Francisco. Which is why
he's
my
gonna be
brother
dead.
always had it with him.
He's
The
gonna be
diviners
dead.
speculated it was some kind of beacon, inviting the
find it on
ancestors
its
to visit the
corpse.
city.
Speculated. So there was data on it they couldn't read.
It was deemed lost knowledge. If my brother truly is gone, could you maybe bring the relic back for me? It meant so much to Oris. I'd like to keep it safe. For him.
Of course.
Souvenir. Okay. Another quest over here.
There's no way we can find our way back home like this.
I promise you, we'll find a way home.
Harriam, we're never getting that gyro compass back. We're stuck here. For good.
The Ancestor reborn.
May we be led to truth.
Jess, Aloy, what's this I hear about you never going back home?
Our navigational ships.
They're all gone. Destroyed by storms and reefs, and with them the one instrument we need to guide us across the ocean.
There is one ship that might still hold a working gyro compass.
But it's beyond our reach, beached on an island surrounded by deadly currents. No compass, no way home, no way back to those we should have never left behind in the first place.
Christia.
You mentioned you left someone behind?
My wife, Meandra. She works the field in the Great Delta. When I was chosen for this mission, she begged me not to come. She was scared I wouldn't return. And like always, she was right. I left without saying goodbye, and now I won't ever see her again.
So you two are soldiers?
Navigators, actually. I'm Harriam, and this is Christia.
So you two know how to use this instrument?
The gyro compass. Only I know how to read it. The diviners trained me. Harriam was chosen to memorize the charts found in the Legacy.
So you can't navigate the fleet without each other?
It is the Quen Way. The greater the knowledge held by one person alone, the greater the risk it'll be used against the Empire, should we be captured by our enemies.
Your tribe sure is cautious. So what is this gyro compass you're looking for?
It's a device used by the ancestors to help pinpoint a ship's location. But it only works if the readings are compared to a chart.
How'd you get your hands on something like that?
I guess it's safe to tell you, since you carry the gift of the ancestors. The diviners found them on ancient vessels back in our homeland, and modified them so we could use them on our ships. Without them, we're at the mercy of the seas.
You said what you need is on a ship somewhere.
Yes. The ship we were stationed on. The night we approached landfall, a sudden squall hit the fleet. While some ships managed to find safe harbor here, ours ran aground. The crew abandoned ship, hoping the ocean would spare us.
I thought we'd drown for sure. Thank the ancestors we somehow got washed up on a beach southwest of here. Scouts found us and brought us to landfall. Not that it matters. The only ship with the gyro compass is grounded and surrounded by deadly currents.
Maybe I can help.
Not unless you can fly.
I can't do that. But if I find a way, I'll come back.
She's an ancestor reborn. Maybe she really can help.
I will not let myself hope just yet, but I thank you for your kindness.
Don't think I can get to that ship. At least, not now.
Did this ship here? Looks like a tanker though. Like, where? Okay, let's look. All right. Well, we're gonna continue on with the main quest. I keep going the wrong one. Just need to buy these blues to get him out of the way.
Explore more machine sites.
Smart choice.
Always do this campfire. I don't know why I've literally never done this campfire. The bits.
It sounds very lonely, if you ask me.
$783 shards, nice.
There she is. I hear you found Thebes. How was it?
Maniacs, lava. What's not to
Lava!
I'll remember that next time I go traveling.
like? At least I got what we needed to trap Hephaestus.
Good thing I got my gear ready then.
You look tired?
Ha! You never want to hold back, are you? I've just been making sure that I got everything down for this mission of yours. I wouldn't want to be the usual screw-up out there.
You'll do fine, Errand. Have you spoken with Alva yet?
Yeah, when she's not reading the archives like a giddy kid drinking her first ale. She took to that new focus quick, that's for sure. I gotta say, I'm a little jealous. But I can see why you two hit it off.
I should get going.
As soon as...
I'll give you the heads up.
All gotta say.
From the look on your face, I'd say the mission was a success.
I got Omega clearance. Is everyone ready to head out to Cauldron Gemini?
As soon as you give the word.
Did Alva make it here all right?
Our new Quen friend? The moment she laid eyes on the archives, she jumped on them like a long leg.
Sounds about right. Once Gaia is back up and running, I expect you to put all your training to good use.
The seeds have been planted. All they need is a chance to bloom. What? I thought that was pretty good. Zoe liked it.
I'm glad you and Zoe found each other.
Don't forget, you're to blame for that.
Oh, I won't forget.
Now that I have Omega clearance, we can grab Hephaestus and finally have the advantage over the Zeniths.
Can't wait to see their faces as they stare down a bunch of charging Thunderjaws.
Better them than us, for once. I should go get this to Gaia.
Of course. Let us know when we're needed.
Welcome back.
Good to be back. Have you met our new Quen guest yet?
I could barely keep up as she gave herself a tour of the base. Varl gave her a new focus. Though when he told her she was free to access all the data we had here, she turned so pale I thought she'd faint on the spot. We showed her to the archive room so she could see for herself. She hasn't left the place since.
Sounds like Alva. Read anything interesting lately?
I found out the old ones use leaf infusions like the Utaru do. Tea, they call it. Apparently it helped soothe them. That and some sort of scented wax they used to cleanse their aura. Plus something called bubble baths. Me,
Bubble
I think I'll stick
baths.
to singing.
The
to calm the
penultimate
nerves.
soother. Excuse me.
How are things with everyone?
Slightly quieter. Aaron's been busy scouring data on his newest obsession. Apparently the old ones wrestled machines as some kind of performance. Called it metal versus meat. A must-see battle between steel and flesh, as Aaron likes to put it. You'd think
Metal
we have enough
versus
of that
meat.
going
I
around
like
as it
that.
is.
How to go with the chorus after we fix the land gods?
They were shocked when I told them that our lands would soon be on the mend. I thought Fane's eyes would pop out of his head. But of course they had no choice but to take it as good news, even if it meant all their preaching about meekly accepting our doom was exposed as rot. To be honest, I found the conversation to be highly enjoyable.
I'm glad. You deserve it. They're lucky that you never gave up on saving them. I need to get going.
Right. You've retrieved the Omega clearance. That means we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. I'll make sure my gear's ready.
Aloy!
Right to work, I see.
There's just so much. I mean, we knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing! And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the, late CO. And there's more ancestors out there, returned from beyond the stars. Of course, they're trying to kill us, which is not great. And Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's Hephaestus, and...
Okay. How about we take it one step at a time?
You're right. I also owe you an explanation for everything that happened at Landfall.
Yeah, you do.
I see you've been using your new focus.
It's been fascinating. So much better than the version the Quen have. What would have taken me years to sort through, like the database you helped me recover, with this, I've been able to establish search parameters to speed up the process. This could revolutionize how diviners analyze the legacy. That is, whatever part of it the overseers would actually let us study.
You wanted data, you'll find lots of it here.
a diviner has never had this sort of unsupervised access to archives such as this. And knowing you, I suspect there is much that would normally be forbidden held within them. But I was sent here to help you. I would be remiss to ignore any truth laid before me. Maybe it'll help the Quen find their way back to the path of truth.
You mentioned Eric Visser? How do you know about him?
The Zenith who tried to kill you? He is known to the Quen as the Protector. Combing through data related to his work led us to breakthroughs related to weapons and military tactics. Knowledge our rulers used to conquer and expand, to become the empire we are today. That's why he's one of our most revered ancestors. But based on your encounter with him, it appears he's even more ruthless than we ever imagined. Yet another distorted interpretation in the legacy.
Well, at least you're piecing together the truth.
If only the overseers back home would do the same.
Beta mentioned other Zeniths. Tilda, Verbena, and Gerard.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about them. Whatever legacy they left behind, the diviners haven't recovered.
I imagine you don't know anyone here that well yet, but they're a good group.
It's funny because one of your friends is, well, another you. Not that you are the same person at all. I mean,
Aaron. She's got the hots for Aaron.
You're both genetically Elizabeth Sobek,
Oh.
but even so, you're different.
Yeah, we are. I hope everyone's been treating you okay.
Oh, yeah, of course. They've all been extremely welcoming. And they share the knowledge they learn on their focuses with each other freely. It's refreshing. Back home, diviners can only share data with the permission from the overseers.
Sounds restrictive and stifling.
Yeah, you are not wrong.
You said you owed me an explanation for what happened in Thebes.
I'm listening.
I'm listening.
Right. I'll start at the beginning with the CO. He was an Imperial, the Emperor's nephew, in fact. As such, he sponsored many diviners to search the legacy for anything that might help the tribe, and himself. He took a special interest in anything related to Ted Faro, whom we consider the greatest of the ancestors.
Ted Faro, revered ancestor. That's tough to take.
I know better now, of course. Anyway, the diviners discovered that Faro spent a great deal of time in San Francisco. In fact, many of the most important ancestors did. So the Emperor's nephew convinced him that an expedition across the ocean might solve our most pressing problems. If only we could find the right data in this fabled city. Perhaps we could roll back the floods and storms that threatened our people. The Emperor declared that all the tribe's resources be poured into this endeavor. Dozens of ships were built, scouting missions were dispatched, and the Emperor's nephew was named CO, one who wields the legacy for the good of the Empire. The living embodiment of Ted Faro, the Renewer. It may seem strange now, but for a time, he carried all of our hopes. We really believed he would save us. We had no idea just how perilous the journey would be.
You said the expedition across the sea was more dangerous than you thought it would be. What happened?
We lost most of our ships to hurricanes, and scores of soldiers perished to hunger and disease. And that was before we even hit the coast. Once we landed, machines ripped our patrols apart, and we struggled to replenish our rations. There were bright spots, to be sure. We found Thebes and the greenhouse. But nothing improved the CO's mood as his dreams of saving the tribe were slowly dashed. He became more and more obsessed with Thebes and what lay behind its door. And more convinced that the title of CO was no mere honorific. You heard him, spouting nonsense about Pharaoh's essence and some kind of becoming. We knew these weren't the words of a sane man, but he was quick to put any who spoke out in front of a firing squad.
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about many things when it comes to the legacy. I can see that now. But what the CO became was a complete perversion of what principled diviners stand for. The pursuit of truth.
They pursue truth, why can't they share it freely?
I'm just glad it's over. For everyone.
That makes no sense to me.
So, Bohai, your overseer. Will he run things better than CO?
He won't execute people on a whim, if that's what you mean. But he's hardly a paragon of integrity. I can't tell you how many times he took credit for data in the legacy that I uncovered. The best thing I can say about him is that he can be trusted to always do what's best for him.
Yep, sounds about right. The ancestors, is that what your people call the old ones?
Yes and no. The ancestors are the greatest of the old ones. Those whose legacy taught us agriculture, medicine, warfare, leadership, and patronage of the science and arts.
Of course, warfare's gotta be in there.
Called Elizabeth Sobek an assistant. What's that about?
Right. Well, any old one who has made minor contributions or worked extensively under one of the ancestors is called an assistant. That's how we thought of Sobek, until we met you. Our limited access to data past the late 2040s has obviously misinformed our view of the past.
No kidding.
You mentioned the reason you came here was to help your family. Your sister...
Her name is Alika. Our parents are commoners, peasants, really. When I passed the divination exams, they were so proud. It brought honor to our family and increased rations. Only Alika begged me not to leave for the research academy.
Why? What happens there?
Alika knew that once you enter, you're not allowed to leave or see anyone, not even your family. Unless you can get special permission and an escort by an overseer.
That sounds harsh.
Like the focuses we keep, diviners are few in number, and the Empire is, well, fearful that outsiders will try to steal our knowledge. Last time I was allowed to see my family was just before our voyage here. Because of my position, I was able to get them refuge from the floods within the capital. But if our crops don't recover soon, they'll starve to death along with everyone else.
I promise I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't come to that. Back at the greenhouse, you spoke of knowledge forbidden to your people.
Diviners are meant to seek out the truth in the legacy. And many Imperials sponsor them in the hopes they'll find something the Empire can put to use, thus gaining favor with the Emperor. But the Board of Overseers claims certain truths are detrimental to the stability of the Empire. Like discovering one of our revered ancestors ended the world. That is why diviners are only allowed to access segments of the legacy. Only overseers can view it all. It ensures that any heretical data can be contained and retrieved before it can spread.
What happens to diviners who break the rules?
I never had the courage to ask.
That's all she wrote.
I need to get going, but if you need anything...
All I need is to help you succeed in your mission. The plan Gaia told me about, to capture Hephaestus, it will help set things right.
I hope so.
Then I will do whatever I can. I promise.
Okay then. Alright. Let's talk to... What's his nuts? See if we need his arm back yet.
Aloy, well met. We've been briefed on our mission, and are ready whenever you wish to head to Cauldron Gemini.
Were you able to finish the new arm Gaia was helping you with?
Indeed. I was hoping we could discuss it, if you have a moment.
How are your studies going?
I wanted to learn more about the world of the Old Ones.
And?
I looked up this pharaoh Gaia said you went looking for, and learned about the plague of machines he unleashed. To think that the ancient world was wiped out by a mistake. A single miscalculation. There is no glory or honor in such a fate. Only hubris and pointless death.
That about sums it up. Have you spoken with Olva?
The Quen is peculiar. Nothing like a Tenakth. Her mind is sharp, that much is certain. But it's hard to imagine her surviving in the wilds.
Trust me, she's tougher than she looks.
I will take your word for it.
You wanted to talk about your arm?
Indeed. It's time to test it. And I want you to be there.
Okay. How are we doing this?
Not how. Where? Will you meet me where we felled Regala's tremor tusk? Right where the river bends?
Sure, if you want, but I'm not sure I understand.
You'll see when we get there. I promise.
Then I'll let you know when I get close.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
I have to go now.
Then do not let me keep you.
Like I said, I'll call you when I'm close to Regala's old outpost near the bulwark.
May the Ten guide your way.
Alright, we got one more person to talk to. Downstairs. Why is it locked? Wait, what's going on? What's going on? Why is this locked? Confused.
The man is unbeatable at machine strength.
His people invented the gun.
Kutalo can't win every time. Try to be optimistic. Try to be realistic. We're terrible.
Almost have them all. Oh, except this last one. Okay, I guess we'll talk to Gaia first, maybe. Maybe that'll unlock downstairs. I'm not quite sure why downstairs is locked right now.
Welcome back.
Put our drones in.
All drones are reconnected to the dome now.
This is gonna be the best one. San Francisco one. I can feel it.
Good choice.
I was hoping for better, but it's decent.
Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
More
Did
problems?
something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct. But the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that
35 hours.
35 hours.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. Two cores. Two overrides. What if the merge were carried out by two clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of two operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
That's a lot.
Okay. Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our
That's
division?
why the door was
Are the pulse
closed.
generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the Zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Oh no.
Okay.
Aloy, I believe Varl is still waiting for you, outside Beta's room.
I know. I just wanted to talk about something else first.
As you wish.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Faro.
Ted. Guess he got what he deserved, in the end.
Yes. An igneous conclusion to his pathological narcissism, impulsive tendencies, and instability.
All three of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density, empowering my overall function. Unfortunately, as we now know they are in the possession of Far Zenith, attaining them in the short term is very likely impossible.
I guess our best shot at recovering them is by taking over the Zenith base. But we'll need Hephaestus and a bunch of combat machines to do that.
Correct.
Correct. You are correct, Aloy.
How's all of us settling in?
As soon as she arrived, Alva was eager to study the data in the archive. A particular file soon caught her attention. Information about a machine assistant devoted to keeping living spaces neat and orderly. I informed her that once I am empowered with the abilities of Hephaestus, I may be able to design such a machine.
I'm sure she'll like that. So our plan to capture Hephaestus. Let's go over it again.
As you wish. Thanks to Beta's test, we now know that Hephaestus will not respond to your Alpha clearance.
Which is why I got Ted Farrow's Omega clearance.
Correct. While you were gone, Beta constructed the transport rig and pulse generators. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the facility's cores. The second core is for Hephaestus. Using Omega clearance will allow you to trap it.
And then you'll be able to absorb it.
Not quite. You will need to manually remove Hephaestus's malicious code before the merge.
How long will that take?
Because the work will be split between you and Beta, it will take approximately 4.5 hours.
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generators, right?
Correct. They will each take position at a cauldron door and fire off their device. The energy surge should mask our activities until the merge is complete.
And then we'll have everything we need to defeat the Zeniths. Sounds like a plan. So I, found Thebes. What do you think Ted would have done if his life extension treatments had worked?
It seems he convinced himself it was his duty to guide future humans. Given the tribal nature of new humans, and his ability to use Omega clearance on the terraforming system, I imagine he would have convinced one or more tribes to worship him as their patriarchal deity.
Okay. Yep, glad that didn't happen. Aside from Gaia Prime and Thebes, there was one other underground facility that was sealed before the Pharaoh Plague reached it. Elysium. The place where Zero Dawn staff and their families went to live out their lives. Do you know what happened to it?
Elysium was designed to provide life support for 100 years. My data indicates the facility went offline well before then.
Did the Pharaoh Plague find them?
Unknown. My connection to the facility was abruptly severed.
I'll be off.
Farewell, for now.
You're doing this for the team, Errant. Come on. Aloy. I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. Their slave. Forever. Laurel and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand! You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect? Beta, you don't have a defect. Beta, look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having the strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you. But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Aloy, whenever you are ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
Hey, I just wanted to make sure you're okay. I am. Is there something you wanted to talk about? So how goes studying up on the merge? Guy and I have added a function that will display a holographic interface to visualize the data stream from Hephaestus. It should make expunging its malicious code a little more efficient. That's great. Whatever we can do to cut down the merge time is going to increase our chance of success. Good work. I'll continue to search for other ways to speed up the process. But whenever you're ready, I am too. Alva's joined us. Have you two had a chance to talk? She told me she's not allowed to access a lot of the data her people have, similar to the restrictions I had in my training interface. I told her that if we succeed at Gemini, then once we return, I'll help her search for more ways to help her family. Even though Gaia will fix the biosphere, it'll take time for farmlands to fully recover. So, I want to help speed things up. How so? Bioengineering of more resilient plant strains, novel crop production methods, equipment upgrades. Something that might help in the short term. I'm sure she'll appreciate it. So when you talk to the others, are you calling them over the focus? No, they'll come down here to visit. Like Erend. He's funny. But loud. I wish I could show him the media portal and the data channel. I think he would like the sports hollows. There was one where two people would criticize each other before wrestling to see who was stronger. It was bizarre and violent, but I think Erend would enjoy it. Yeah, you're right. I bet he would. So you know about the extinction signal? It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her. Her plan almost failed. If I hadn't stumbled upon a focus as a kid, things would have been a lot different. You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened? All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A. Did the Zeniths tell you any details? Something that might narrow it down? They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius. Guess they survived old age, too. You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that? But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress. Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database, before Ted Faro purged it. The Zeniths have a copy. So it still exists. And you got to learn from it. Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it. To have all that knowledge, just out of reach, must have been frustrating. A little. You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that? But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress. Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database, before Ted Faro purged it. The Zeniths have a copy. So it still exists. And you got to learn from it. Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it. To have all that knowledge, just out of reach, must have been frustrating. A little. I'll be going now.
Okay. I'll be right here.
So this Hephaestus, he's like Gaia's own personal blacksmith.
Yeah, a very angry one.
That's like my Uncle Laurent. Man didn't smile a day in his life and would box your ears if you messed with his forge.
Hey, I thought I'd check in before leaving for Gemini.
Are you sure we shouldn't be checking up on you? Whatever went on between you and Beta sounded intense. Not that I'm judging. Forge knows all the screws flew loose every time Mercer and I fought.
I think we'll be fine from now on.
I'm glad to hear it.
After we get Hephaestus, we'll be taking the fight to the Zeniths. So, no more reading.
It wasn't that bad. Not really. Besides, going through all that data helped me realize something. You know, the soldiers, the ones that fought the Pharaoh machines so Gaia could be built, they were fighting a battle that couldn't be won. Not with all the weapons in the world. I think most of them realized that, whether anyone said it or not. They still did it, though. They bought time for all the eggheads working to save the future. Our future. As long as I can do that for you, I'll consider myself a success.
Thank you, Erend. I'm glad you're with me.
Yeah, okay, enough. I'm gonna get emotional.
Anybody take you up on that ale you brought yet?
Zoe can't stand the smell of it. I tried Alva, but I don't think she knows what taking a break means. And I'm not putting Varl anywhere near that stuff after that victory party in Meridian.
What about Catallo?
Now there's a man that can hold his liquor. Pretty sure we downed half a keg. We had a good chat, I think.
I should go.
Same here. I got a date with a cauldron to prepare for.
Aloy, everything okay with you and Beta? It sounded like you guys had a, lively conversation.
We just had a lot to talk about.
Does this mean she's coming with us to Gemini?
It does. I hope you're ready to rein in the most stubborn AI of all time.
That's what all this was for, wasn't it?
Hephaestus won't go down quietly.
Hephaestus is just a program that's lost its way. We are fighting for our survival. I can always call upon the goddess if you're nervous.
Funny. Any last findings you want to share before leaving?
Not really. Though I've reached a decision.
Oh?
When we put Gaia together, I want to return to the Nora. Spread what I've learned.
You think they'll listen to you?
In time, I believe so.
If anyone can make it happen, it's you, Varl. I hope firing off those pulse generators will be enough to distract the Zeniths.
It'll work. It has to.
Always optimistic, huh?
Nah, just stubborn. It's a good quality to have when dealing with you.
Yeah, right. What will you and Zoe do if you go back to the Embrace?
I hope she'll come with me. At least for a while. And I'll go with her to Plainsong too. She'll probably want to talk to her people about all this as well. We'll figure it out.
I know you will. How does everyone seem to you?
Anxious, but ready. I heard Catallo ask for Alva's help with his pulse generator. And I know he's been helping her with a few fighting techniques, just in case.
I hope they aren't needed.
Like I said, just in case.
You were right, you know, about keeping Rost's memories buried. I guess part of me thought he was holding me back, because he wanted me to be a Nora. But the truth is, he gave me a lot. And I took him for granted.
He was a good man. He raised you well.
I'm glad you're coming with me, Varl.
Sure there's no urge to run off alone in there somewhere?
No more running. Hey, we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. You good with the plan?
I've already got the location of my assigned cauldron.
Good.
I heard you and Beta had a talk.
News travels fast.
It wasn't exactly a quiet conversation.
There were just things that needed to be said.
A healthy crop to those who clear the weeds between them, as the Utaru say.
You look like you have something on your mind.
We're going to war soon. And war is something I promised myself I'd left behind in the Red Raids. But the more of your data I go through, every voice I hear, every word I read from our ancient past, it makes me realize just how much life was given so that ours could flourish. Fighting for that gift, it's our responsibility. If we fail, it was all for naught.
Helps to know you're not alone.
For a moment there, you sounded like Varl.
Oh, my
I don't
bad.
know what you're talking about.
I don't know how long it's been muted for. Oh, probably since I switched cameras.
I should go.
As soon as you intend
What was
to
I
leave
saying?
for Gemini,
you'll hear about
So I think this is the lead up to the second to last mission. This is the mission where we go and Gaia merges with Hephaestus. Then I'm assuming the last mission would be to kill the Zeniths. Go to their island and kill the Zeniths.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. I was just studying the pulse generators.
If I can remember it to repeat
The
it.
ones Gaia and Beta built. The craftsmanship is remarkable. Is everything all right? It sounded like there was an issue with Beta and the mission.
Not anymore. We just needed to talk some things through.
To understand one another is to embrace truth. Oh!
Embrace your death.
If you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
Okay.
Any more data catch your eye?
All of it? I have so much to study up on. Years, actually. I'm particularly interested in the Odyssey. We knew the ancestors had made it to the moon. In fact, we theorized some of them had settled on it. But Sirius is way farther than that. And we thought journeying across the ocean would be the feat of a lifetime. The sheer calculations needed for space travel. It's overwhelming to think about.
You talk with your hands
But
so
women are way
much.
ahead of other tribes when it comes to understanding this stuff. Where I grew up, everyone thought that stars were sparks that rose from a fire lit by the goddess to guide us through the night.
It's not true? Come on, you know that's true.
Must be strange to think that some of the ancestors your tribe reveres are still alive. And here on Earth, right now.
Yeah, it is. Part of me's curious to know who else besides Eric Visser might be among them. Maybe Nikita Arand? We call her the Spark. The legacy tells us she brought
Yeah, that's true. We only saw 3 Zeniths. Maybe there's a lot
or
more.
Sung Jiao, whom we call the Healer. It is said she found new ways to extend the ancestors' lifespans. But my curiosity fades when I think of how different our view of Visser was compared to the reality that you experienced. Perhaps it is better not to know.
Have you spoken with Zoe at all?
A little bit, but I did hear her singing with Varl not too long ago. I don't think they noticed. So seemed so free when she did it. Like every emotion she had was taking flight in song. And she looked happier because of it. I felt so dull and nervous in comparison.
You should ask So to teach you sometime. About Utaru music.
Maybe.
If you need anything before heading out to the cauldrons.
You have nothing to worry about. Gaia's explained your plan in detail, as expected from such an efficient AI. I've even received some very, succinct combat advice from Kotalo. You know, in case the Zeniths show up.
What kind of advice?
He, told me to run.
For now. We'll even the odds soon enough.
Told me to run.
You mentioned there was something you needed help with?
Yes. So, as I was sifting through data from the greenhouse, I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta. It's called Leviathan. My people discovered it decades ago. A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth of underground tunnels. The legacy revealed that the old ones used it to control flooding. But we've never gotten it to work. The whole thing is shut down. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco.
Another Pharaoh facility?
So there's 3 new side quests in
Leviathan
San Francisco.
was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the legacy tells us, anyway, if we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta. Every year, my sister gets terrified when the long rains begin. With Leviathan, maybe she won't have to be.
Okay. So where in
We
San
might
Francisco
we
is
might
this
finish
facility?
this game up this weekend. I don't know how long I'm gonna play on Monday. If I decide to play
But one of our diviners has been exploring the ruins.
all day,
He
we might be able to finish
come
this
with me.
whole thing up.
I have a feeling that wherever
Since
this
I am
facility
off
is,
Monday, finally,
you're much
I get a
better
day
at
off.
machines than I am.
Of course. I'll let you know when I'm in landfall.
Geez, last time I had the day off, and I was able to stream all day. I think that was way back
Make sure you talk to Gaia if you have
when
any
I was
questions about the pulse
playing.
generators.
May your path lead to truth.
Gosh, what was that game?
And like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in landfall.
Ghost of
We'll find
Tsushima.
the data you're after.
I appreciate it.
So we'll see. You're working Monday? Cool, cool. You almost got laid off. What happened? No. I've been so freaking busy this week. I have not been able to do much.
And dirt. Don't forget all that dirt we had to bring in.
If we're going to go around trying to protect life, we should have more of it around.
PayPal laid off a bunch of people out here in a... Wow. Why? What happened?
Aloy, are you well?
Had a bit of an issue with Beta. It's better now, though.
Well, I'm glad you got through it.
I'm not surprised.
Really? Why not?
I once knew a warrior who discovered he had a
coming
brother
back
late in
from
life.
COVID.
It was deeply uncomfortable for him.
But why did they get laid off because of it?
In time. But not before the two siblings nearly killed each other in a single combat challenge.
Ah. Well, at least I avoided that. Think you're ready to put all your training to the test?
I am Tenakth. I am always ready.
He is always ready. Oh, they hired a bunch of
You
people.
nervous about the
Okay.
mission ahead?
If I live,
So
it
they
will be
overhired.
victory.
Got it.
If I die, it will be in battle. What matters most is that you achieve your objective.
Did a lot of people quit during COVID or like just decide not to work?
I should go get ready.
I await your orders.
I never really had a COVID bubble. I did work from home for a little bit during COVID. But like nothing like everybody else. And it has its ups and downs too, right? It has its pros and cons. Okay, who haven't I talked to? I think I've talked to everybody. Ton of business. Yeah, oh, yeah, that's right. Now you guys are like at $75. That's crazy. I mean, I'm surprised it's gone so low, to be honest, the stock price, but, you know. Tech is so finicky. Alright, so what are we doing? What are we doing? We're gonna get his arm back. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, so I think there's actually more than a few quests left, because this one, side quest, you can't even do anything until Wings of the 10. Alright, we're gonna do this one. We're gonna get his arm back. I think that'll be good. Financial companies across the border laying people off, yeah. Yeah, I'm not really up on all the financial institutions. Why can't I fast travel there? What? It's part of a quest, maybe? I guess? Alright, we'll try this way.
No one is climbing that mountain. Not even me. Those Tanakhs were right. I would need to fly to find out what happened to Farika.
Alright, let's save this bad boy. There was like an hour of talk that we had to go through.
Going down! I think this is what Katawa wanted to test out his new arm.
How long have you been with PayPal?
I should let him know I'm around and find out.
Yeah, they did. They did talk it up pretty good.
Hey, Kotalo. I'm by the train.
After every like main quest, it's like another half an hour to an hour of just talking. Of course, if you listen to everything, like I do.
What we're doing here?
I like to get the whole story, though.
Follow me, please.
Sabbatical?
Someone's being awfully mysterious.
You took your sweet time telling me what you wanted to do to the
What are you gonna do in sabbatical?
Consider this
Oh,
my
30
revenge.
day.
Fair enough.
This is it.
What am I looking at?
Oh, you'll see. Come.
Didn't think you'd make it that far? Crazy.
Alright, talk to me, Kotalo.
I wish to test the arm on that.
I still don't see his arm.
It has menaced the valley for some time. Killed more than a few of the Sky Clan. But no longer.
I'm honored to help.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, put your nubbin in there. You got this, man. Oh, look at that bad boy. He's RoboCop now. He's missing a finger, though.
After you.
Let's
see
go.
how this thing likes to...
Let's see how this thing likes to dance.
The metal.
Oh, taste of metal. Thought he wanted to dance. Alright, let's do this. Let's break off his tusk. Oh, come on. Ooh, is that a heart? It's a machine heart?
Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
Agreed.
Why take it off?
Then why are you taking it off?
Yeah, thank you.
This is what I am now. What I overcame. Anything else feels...
I don't need it.
wrong. Like a disguise. I'll use the new arm when I need it, but the rest of the time, I will simply be myself.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
You have
Give him
my
a
thanks
hand.
for doing this with me.
He chooses not
Something to mark our
to
victory.
use his hands.
I'll see you later then.
The 10 be with you, Aloy.
The 10 be with you, dude. Aiden Catalo. Alright, let's mark this achievement off the list. I forgot that even was an achievement. Wait, we haven't done this one yet? What? Chico, what? Okay. Alright, for some reason I thought we had done it. It actually makes more sense now that I think about it. Done all the cauldrons. Oh, we're still missing a black box. Is there a black box on this island? Oh yeah, here's one right here. Black box. Okay. Look at all these weapons. Okay. Oh, this is the one that let's, loot stuff first. Got. I need to loot it. Didn't I bust off some of his horns there? Yeah, here we go. Should also probably get a mount. Alright. Okay. I think we should get a mount first. Let's grab that mount. Bristle back. Okay. Here's the guy that we can actually override. I don't see a regular. Only apexes. Can't override him. Okay, back to the drawing board then. Apex. Who's this guy? Apex. Come on, can you give me a freaking... Throw me a bone here. Alright, let's go way back. Where there's no apexes. Like here. Apex. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Finally. Yay! Alright. Fast travel.
Sarah and the Sons of Prometheus are around here somewhere. I better call Erend. Hey, Erend. I'm close to Sarah's base. Think you can join me?
On my way.
So, ready to take down some very nasty Oseram?
First, we have to figure out a way in.
Well, we'll never get unnoticed.
Your armor. It's almost the same as theirs.
Yeah? Yeah.
Took him a minute.
Hey guys, keep up the good work.
Who are you?
I'm the guy who caught the Nora Sarah's been looking for, that's who.
Yeah, we don't know you.
Huh.
Okay, punch to the face then.
Well, that went well.
We should do it more often.
Come on. We need to find a Sarah and shut this place down.
It won't be easy to avoid her people in here. But I got my hammer ready.
Just stay low for now and follow my lead.
You got it.
How low can you go?
Aloy.
I see them.
Any enemy.
Lots of dudes. Gonna tag them all.
You see anything?
No sign of the enemy yet.
Over there!
Could be.
Watch out, Aaron. This is why I'm a lone ranger, okay?
Smack! You mean to do that?
They have to be there.
See me? He sees me. Yeah.
Need to get further in.
Giant explosion. I don't think anyone heard that.
Ha! I can see them over there!
Bottoms up.
Just surrender!
Don't let her kill you. That's some good advice right there.
Now we're talking. They weren't expecting that.
Come on, Aaron. Pull your weight, bro. Look at all this. Look at all this. More bad guys. You try to one-shot this guy in the head?
That's one.
Nah. Nah.
She must be back. She's back.
I'm not back. You can't see me.
She's taking us down. We need to search.
Oh, I'm taking you down, alright. The heck are they?
They've not seen us.
Be alert.
Like copper
You
against
killed
steel.
someone here.
Oh, snap.
Get over there again.
Here when you want.
Shit.
Engaging target.
Am I running off to?
Relief.
Let's take them out. Are you ready to give up?
How the heck do I get back up there? Come on. Little lame layout. Right, fine. I'll kill you first. What the heck kind of a weapon does this guy have?
Here's my target.
What else can you take up? Now they're hurt. Aloy, you need this.
Did you just chuck me some ammo?
Give me your best.
Get her.
Wow, these fucking bombs have like a huge radius.
I grab it if you need it.
Holy crap, man.
You're going down.
Oh shit, this guy can one-shot, I think. I gotta be careful.
You're lost.
What? That sucked. That sucked. Then it starts us over again.
We need to find a Sarah and shut this place down.
It won't be easy to avoid her people in here. But I got my hammer ready.
That's not freaking cool.
And follow my lead.
You got it. Aloy.
I see them.
Doing some training. Gotta keep
Alright, let's... If Aaron doesn't freaking get spotted like he did last time...
Don't let anything get by.
Aaron's too big to not get spotted, though.
There! I knew
Oh, I got spotted.
Help me! Go! Go!
Move along.
Oh, trying to get this headshot, man. There it is.
Good job I stashed some berries, huh? You need some ammo? Oh, they're vulnerable. Firing! Now this is why I came along. Get out there! They picked the wrong fight.
That's quite a fucking shot here.
Oh, that was messy. Awesome. You aren't winning this time. I need help.
You always need help, man.
Yeah, it's alright, I got this.
I want them both. You
Hey, watch this. Idiot meets hammer.
You guys ever hear of stairs? I mean, good lord.
No safe ground here.
So much rock.
I guess they picked the wrong fight.
He spotted me, didn't he?
We better search.
No, I guess he didn't.
This way!
Take that, you.
Much better.
I hate that weapon.
Well, I'll just leave it here then.
Alright, where is this freaking guy?
Someone dropped their helmet.
Someone dropped their helmet.
Boy, did you pick the wrong fight.
Damn shield. Oh, that's a good time to run out of ammo. Right when his shield goes down.
Hey, you wishing you picked another fight yet? Let's find that coward. I'm with you. Start the search here. Bring the commander her head. I'll find her. You want a taste of this?
Oops. My bad. It's not intentional. Should we use this heavy weapon here? Maybe we should do a silent, try going in silent and then use the heavy as a backup.
Vigilance is what will keep us alive. What? Who are you?
Should have probably just stealthed them. Nearly stealthed them, but... Okay.
Keep a tight perimeter. She'll be back.
Oh, it's hard. It's gonna be hard to sneak up on these guys. Well, that guy had his back turned. I didn't notice that. I think that was the guy that killed us last time. damn Thor's hammer, man. One shot at us.
I need everyone on alert.
Ah, shit, I didn't have this guy.
That's it. Keep at it. Aloy, you need this.
You got eyes on? I can't get a shot in on her.
Let's take the archer out first. Or not. $115 shards. Now, where is this person?
I grab it if you need it. Bottoms up.
Oh. Shoot him between the rocks. Oh, look at that. That shot. How do we get our... Oh. Get our loots, though. Alright, do we fight the boss now? What? Someone else? Who did we miss? Someone was looking for us.
Training these tin apples out here is a bundle of joy.
Stop and surrender. Take me.
Oh shit. Shh. Fuck.
Open fire. Come on. Try facing me.
That's all. But I don't see a Sarah.
Okay, now it's time to boss
I'll
fight it.
check it out as I go. Let's check him out.
Jesus.
What was that?
Sounded like a tripwire.
Be careful, Aloy. Sarah really likes her booby traps.
And you still like the sound of your own voice, Erin.
Sarah.
I was hoping you'd make it this far, Nora. If my men were as competent as you, I would have wiped out the Karja a long time ago. It's a shame I'll have to kill you.
Oh, I don't think so.
Check out the bridge. We have to find a way through.
Okay. You have to go down
Aloy,
and swim, I
this
guess.
draft here? That's got to be another path.
Too bad there's no way to get to it.
Yeah, hold that thought.
What? Ooh. Nice,
I can be
Aaron.
handy once in a while.
You okay?
I will be when we catch a Sarah. Keep going.
Yeah, it
You know
is.
she's leading us into another trap.
Yeah, it is.
Now what
He's
are
got
we
his
supposed
big boy belt buckle on today.
Should have thought of that.
Come on. Tripwires.
Hey, what's there? Why is he laying down? What's going on? Is he dead? Yeah, he had to nap. He had to lay down. His strength has failed him. He's fucking dead. He's glitched. He's glitched. Well, belt buckle ain't gonna save us this time. What happens if there's another solid rock wall we have to go through? It crushed him. His own belt buckle crushed him. Hey, we got a cache right there?
Calling. Machine pens.
Can I use a workbench to not glitch freaking Aaron or what? What is going on? Am I gonna... I'm freaking glitched. Look at this. Go in the tunnel? No, no, you can't go in the tunnel. Go in the tunnel again? No. Oh my gosh, dude. Alright, let's look this quest up. Known glitch. What quest is this? Oh yeah, this is Forbidden Legacy, right? No. This is just the Rebel Camp First Forge. First Forge bug. Stuck in First Forge quest. I killed everyone in the first area, but hasn't completed the objective. I can't open the gates. No, that's not what I have. I think the key is to make sure Aaron doesn't get left behind after the tripwires. If he doesn't make it to the cutscene spot, the battle doesn't trigger. Well, he was fucking taking a nap. I couldn't. People are stupid. Sorry that this is... I will behave. I don't know where... I guess we'll do this one, right? Let's try it. Should we go further back than this? We'll do this one. Okay, he's alive. He's with us. His belt buckle has not killed him yet.
Oh, I don't think so.
About the bridge. We have to find a way through.
Cigar straight from Havana.
Hey,
Then
look.
he gets mad about his
This
transaction
draft here,
getting flagged.
It's got to be another path.
Too bad there's no way to get to it.
Yeah, hold that thought.
Genius. If he had just said a cigar, right?
As well.
That could be handy once in a while.
You okay?
I will when we catch a Sarah.
Oh, maybe he got hit by boulders last time? I don't know.
You know she's leading us into another trap.
Okay, he has not succumbed to his belt buckle.
I got this.
Should have thought of that.
There, he's there. Gotta keep an eye on him though. Because he's crazy.
Tripwires.
He's crazy. Okay, let's go, Aaron.
These look like machine pens.
Okay. Moving on, moving on. Where is she? She's gonna be riding a machine.
You took your sweet time.
We can't let you finish what Dirtval started, Sarah.
This ends here.
Funny. I was about to say the same thing.
She gave the nod. She gave the nod to random machines that obey her command, apparently. They knew that nod was to kill us. She speaks their language. Just wanna fucking know their weaknesses. Okay, shock. Thank you.
Aloy, you okay?
it like a man! Or a woman! Sorry, Aloy.
She is the woman, though. Alright, let's get up there. God damn it. I don't even know what's hitting me, but I'm okay, I guess.
Enjoying this? Because I'm enjoying. Who's next?
Dude, Aaron, stop.
Understands justice. You think you can stop it? This is the curse. You feel the fear?
Oh, they weren't expecting that. I love this man.
Slaughtered your own.
Stop hiding behind a rock, man.
You think you can stop me? You should stand with Regala. I thought you were a warrior.
Aloy, for you. And again.
We just get a fucking... Why is Shock not on her anymore?
Hey, you want to fight the Vanguard?
And win our cause. Finish this, Nora. You serve those who slaughtered your own.
Why does...
Blood for blood. Finish her. Finish her. You face justice, Nora.
Much better.
I can still win this. That's what.
Aaron, finally. Woo. How do people diss like that in battle? No way I could get do and fight like... I know, right? Talk shit and fight at the same time. We just got a badass bow. What? 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 Thing is badass. We're using it instead of this. $77, $79. That's a good bow. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Oh, that was a worthwhile fight. Letter to the Dead, book, an assortment of glyphs and grease-stained sketches. An entry has been bookmarked. I wonder what you'd say now, Father. A Tanakh army at my disposal. Machines answering my every command. The Karja, powerless to prevent their impending demise at my hand. I became a tinkerer despite you. When Dervahl held me back, my talents grew despite his petty jealousies. And whatever agenda this silence may have, because by the Forge there has to be one, I will exact revenge against the Karja regardless. I've surpassed every man that has ever gotten in my way, and in each of them I've seen your face, Father. So when Meridian burns, it won't be to avenge you. It'll be to purge you with fire, like the rest of my enemies. Just a little bit of hatred. Just a little bit. I'm just sensing a little bit there. You know, it may just be me, but...
Things holding up?
She did have, you know, control of the freaking machines. That was pretty dope.
You okay?
Red raids, and my sister's death, and Sarah's little army. That feels like the bloodshed never ends. And the pain it causes. I hope it's really over this time.
Me too. But you did good.
Did good.
I'm serious. We couldn't have stopped this without you.
Well, I'm glad I could help. For once, I guess. Should we head back?
You go on ahead. I'd like to take a look around first. Make sure Sarah didn't leave any more surprises behind.
Okay. I'll see you later, then. By the forge, I could use a drink.
Defeated a Sarah. Okay, another achievement. Getting down to the wire on the achievements, too. Defeated a Sarah. Where's it at? Okay, all rebel camps. All rebel camps done.
Oh, this snow's coming down heavy.
Need a Frostclaw sack webbing. There's one Frostclaw right there. Let's do it. It's like literally next door. How do we get up though? Do the jumpity jump. Wait, I have like no heals though. This could be bad. Can we heal up or what? Don't see any. Shrubberies. No shrubberies to heal ourselves. Ah. Yeah, I think we're gonna definitely need some for the Frostclaw too. Yeah, I don't know why there aren't any up here. Oh, well. It's a shelter over here. I wonder if I can fall for... Okay, wait. Maybe I can get my 60 seconds of float achievement here. Oh wait, why am I falling so fast? That didn't seem right. Yeah, it's like you fall faster. What? That was some BS if I ever saw it. Alright, but that will be it for me today. And we will pick it back up tomorrow. Same time as today. And we'll do with the, we'll probably start with the main quest tomorrow. Night, have a good one. We will see you tomorrow.